What? Come on. We are having some glitches. Come on, YouTube, pull your head out of ass. Dang. Let's try that again. Sorry, they put the ad in right at the last moment. Whoops. Can't have that in there. All right. Howdy, folks. Welcome back. And yes, I am back. Wow, thankfully. Let's say we had a near-death experience, and right while I was on the show last time. So we'll go into that later on in the show. But some amazing stuff has happened. Let's just say, and we're not talking devastation on the planet. We're talking in the spiritual realm. Some amazing stuff has just happened. So, good morning. Hello, everybody there in the chat. Thankful to be here with you. Um, I had quite a battle, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for your prayers. So, thank you all for praying so hard for me because I needed it, and I survived. So, before we get into tonight's report, I titled this, What Are You Doing Here? Okay? Now, there are several different ways to ask that question that have different meanings when you ask it. Okay? So, first of all, let's ask it like this. As my viewers, the people here live, the people watching later, I'm asking you, what are you doing here at this channel? What are you doing here? Are you looking for answers? Are you looking for truth? Are you looking for some crazy dude on YouTube who does a report? What is it that you are looking for? What are you doing here at my channel? Ask yourself that. What are you doing here at my channel? Okay? That's fine if you're here. I'm totally thankful for every single person here. But that's the first question. What are you doing here at my channel? Okay? Then we're going to ask the same question a different way. If you are here at my channel, then we're going to ask the question, what are you doing here on this planet as far as spiritual warfare? And by that, I mean helping people that need to help. Are you out there battling for the name of Jesus? Are you out there trying to help convert people, help them try to understand the spiritual battle that they're in? Do you guys understand the spiritual battle you're in? Do you understand happiness and sadness? Can you take a sad day and turn it around and make a happy ending out of it? Can you take a tragedy and make it, victory? So, what are you doing here on my channel? Then, if you're here for those specific reasons, and then what are you doing as far as service on this planet before your time runs out? So, what are you doing here? And now, what are you doing here on this planet to serve? Okay? And then there's a third way to ask it. And that was asked in a way by an entity that looked me in the face and said, what are you doing here? Okay, so there's shock. What are you doing here? Oh my God, I wasn't expecting to see you. What are you doing here? And then, what are you doing here? And what are you doing here? Okay, so I want you to think about the three different ways that question can be asked, and ask yourself those three questions, the same question, but three different dimensions. Get it? Got it? Good. Now, for those remaining, I know what you're doing here. Can you see this? Well, let's put it into motion, shall we? not reverse, but forward. So this is uh, July 13th, 2023. You have to forgive me. I'm just come out of PTSD, so quite the crazy stuff that happens to me. Anyway, I want you to take a good look at what just happened today, right next to the sun. Look at that thing and say, what are you doing here? What is that thing doing right next to our sun? What's it doing here, huh? Well, all kinds of objects going on out there, isn't there? Anyway, we're going to find the pointer. I didn't even do a prayer before I opened. Whoops. No wonder why everything was going shoddy. Do you see also, it's not marked, it's faint, but there's a full halo CME in this. See that right there? It's not marked or anything, doesn't have any instrumentation readings to it. But right, boom, right there. Okay? And it doesn't matter, this object, whatever it is coming here. I guarantee you it's coming here. Everything is coming to Earth. Okay? For a reason. For a reason. Okay. We are going to pull back out of this so we can use the instrument. We'll go frame by frame like we always do. Let me do a few minor adjustments. What's this alert? Oh no. Alright, well, we'll get to that when I'm done with my show. Crazy, guys. Okay, let's just, right there. Oops, back a few frames. Okay, opening frame. This is the opening frame right here. We have our black round object right here, and we have its magnetic field. You can see the instrument reacting to it. I'll zoom in on this just a tad bit more because I want you to see. Okay. That's probably pretty good. Round black object, magnetic field, secondary object, instrumentation, dent, okay? Ta-da! There it is. Not too hard to spot. To the trained eye. Anybody else would go, oh, well, say, whatever. I'm tired of excuses anymore. So, please, thank you. Now let's proceed here. Boom. Boom. You can clearly see that's the opening event. It appeared there was something down here as well. Okay, so we have this as the opening event on today. We have this secondary event that doesn't have much in it. Small object. Yeah. Secondary event, small object right there. Nothing to write home about. We need to proceed to the next event. There's your full halo CME here. Let me zoom back out because it's not. I need you guys to see the full screen. Okay. So, scroll. There we go. Now, back it up a little bit. So, here we are. Here comes our full halo CME. Boom, 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 boom. See, here we have an object over here. One going up that way. It's not going up, it's just coming at us from the top side of the sun. This is like a big cone, looking down a cone. These things are coming at us from that. Then here comes our big event. 1, 2, 3. Waiting for a good frame where it shows. All right. Over here, you can see this eruption. See this plasma still attached here? Here comes our object. Boom. Pretty amazing stuff, huh, folks? I mean, it's really getting intense. It's because Jesus is amazing. all because Jesus right here. Let me zoom in a little best I can for you and let you watch that loop for a minute, okay? Um, there's faces in there again. Before I had said, don't come over here looking for faces and stuff, but at this juncture now, it's time you get your butts over here and start looking at this stuff. Say a prayer before you do. Know that you will have protection, but it's time you start getting used to what these other entities look like, how scary looking they are. And we will get into very scary stuff here tonight. So, fair warning after the report, because we have gotten deep, deep to another dimension. We are well on our way. Anyways, so there's your loop. Let's come on over to the solar ham. You can see we had this almost X-class flare just the other day. That's Then we had today Bumpy Bride kind of descends down. We just came out of another flare, another object right here. Okay, I'm not going to zoom in too much. Not much to see, but there's your X-ray flux, the heartbeat of the sun. Two regions that are beta delta. That's okay. Here's 6.8 solar flare. You have to forgive me. I just got back from the spirit realm, so it's a little hard to catch up with earthly things when I am on different planes, different dimensions, having to perform multiple spiritual rescues. Man, I almost got killed myself. I can't even believe what happened. So, anyways, I want you to look. Shockwave is heading away. Okay, the object actually passes by the sun this way, and as it passes by, bing, it kicks off a CME that aims at the object when it's next to it, and it travels in that direction. Not even meant for us, thankfully. Ooh, it did cross our magnetic field line just a touch. That's not going to do much. Nah, I don't think we'll. Well, let me see on this one. Yeah, it does. It does skirt our magnetic field line just a touch. I don't think it's going to do much. What we need to be worried about is we don't even need to be worried about these inbound objects anymore. You need to be worried about the spiritual entities that are here and manifesting inside of people as we speak. It is not a joke anymore. It is more real than your reality. Here we are over at this human. We're looking at this green line. We want that to stay nice and green. We want zoomage too. Let me zoom in. We are one dimension back. I want to go right there. That's not bigger. How could that be? Try it again. I guess that's, we'll try this too. Bear with me, folks. You know my garage style technology here. It's a good thing I know how to build things and rebuild things and build my own stuff. All right, here we go. Pumping right along. We just had a major event. I did not even get to catch what happened there. I have been so busy. I've just been busy. We're pumping right along. We came out of this event really strong. I am impressed at how strong we came out of this event. Pumping right along. Another screeching event. This is the core and the shell screeching. Came out of that one fairly strong. Another core shell screeching event. So we took a double impact. We took a triple impact. There's an impact here, 6 hours before this event. 4 to 6 now. It seems to be it changes. It really, but it's close. It's 4 to 6 hours from impact to expansion and screeching. Okay. So we had 3 impacts, that cause this screeching event, this screeching event, this screeching event. We come out of it with a little burp, a little fart at the end, but we're pumping right along. As long as you don't have those dark streaks, you can see. Let me move this arrow. Sorry. You can see there is a shadow right in here. Okay, so it did get weak right in there, but it nothing to write home about. Okay. Just keep checking this instrument. I'll try to leave a link in here. It helps to check this instrument before you go outside during the daytime. You want to know if the magnetic field is nice and strong when you're going out. Say you're going to go out for the day and you need to be out in the sun for the next 6 hours or whatever. Come over to this instrument, check out where you're at. Are we pumping along nice and green, or are we in the middle of a shadow event? Because if you're in the middle of a shadow event, I would not go outside, period. I would call in sick to work. I would avoid getting, outside until the sun goes down, right? Until the event's over. Okay. But right now, pumping right along. Okay. We're gonna move right along too because I got a lot of stuff and let's just move. I don't have time for explanations and okay, you know what you're looking at. This is SO2 emissions coming out of the ground because of the rising magma underneath. You see how they're sparking these fires now. I mean, look how they correlate. They correlate. No big mystery anymore what's causing these fires up in Canada. No big mystery at all. It is well, it's not a mystery to them either. They're just lying to you. Oh, you don't know what's causing all these fires. Whatever. Tired of being lied to by all the media, and you guys should be tired of it too by now. We're in dire straits, and they're still lying to you. What are they doing to fix this? Nothing. What are they doing to inform you? Nothing. They're all hiding here in the mountains, right? Notice how this area is clearing out real quick here? Do you notice how this area is clearing out real quick here? Okay, just wondering if you guys notice stuff like that, because I do. And then we come over to the Bay Area. I really haven't done one on this area for a minute. Oop, take the wind out. Excuse me. I had wind. Excuse me, now I've got demons. What? I did not see that before. Oh boy. Oh, you guys are going to love this. All right, so Bay Area, right down here, North Bay. Here's our plume coming off right above the North Bay. This is the Tahoe. So Sacramento Valley, North Bay, right here. This plume comes up. Now let's see if we can capture this just for my audience. Do you guys see these little red dots? These fires? Let me get a better shot for you then. Oh, that's not good enough. I want you guys to see the fires north of the Bay Area being caused by SO2, by magma underneath, making these SO2 plumes. Why? Alright, I'm just going to leave right there and we're going to do some tint work. Here's some dots. Oh, there we go. Hopefully you guys are seeing dots now. Are you seeing spots? Well, that's okay because they're there. Okay. See, that was just north of the Bay Area. Do you see them now? All right, having fun with the sun inside my. All right, look at this. What a mess. What a mess. See what happens when you have no spirituality at all? Look at this. Another mess. Fires and more over here in Europe, and it's still the same mess that I've showed you a few days ago, but it's a healthy reminder. And look at this right here. I love seeing stuff clear out. Okay, I don't want to see it all purple. I'd rather not report on this shit right here. Okay, but we have to. It's time for the world to be aware of what's going on. And I like how it's all clearing out right in here. Okay, that's good. I need to move on. Earthquake report. Oh yeah, this thing. Oh, it was red when I just loaded it up. We had technical difficulties, so let's just start here since we're already here. This is our latest 6.3, just about 15, 20 minutes ago. Well, over an hour ago now because it turned blue. So that is a 6.3, not in a good spot. You know my reports if you've been paying attention. Anything on this Cocos plate is trouble. And we have the biggest quake in this area in a long time. This is not a joke. This is a 6.3, friends, at a depth of 35. 35 means, let's zoom in. Okay, I want you to see the plateau. There's the weak spot right along this area where the water has inundated the sand underneath, right? So that's all a weak zone. Out here on this shelf, the plateau, here's the cliff area. Thankfully, this was not right on the corner because it would have broken away slabs and fallen and caused a tsunami. Luckily, it's up here on the plateau area, plateau type area, but it's not right off the surface. This is underneath this plateau, a little bit further down than our regular surface quakes. Please pull it back up again. USGS, don't mess with me right now. I am on fire. Okay, there we go. This depth is 35. Okay, so it's down underneath a pretty good distance down, not way down there, but it's down underneath this plateau. If this were a surface quake right here at this region, right at the surface, I'd be a little more concerned. But this 6.3 is 35 kilometers down, so it's if you could poke through the page, say if I took this pointer and jabbed it down into the screen, down into the page, imagine it way down in here. If you drew a line three-dimensionally down, it would be way down in there underground, proportional. I wish we had 3D screens. All right. So let's back out of this. The earthquake report was not your normal sequence of events here. There must have been, I haven't been around in a few, so there must have been a deep quake in this region, probably a 4 point something to set 5 energy like we've been seeing, because it starts off with a 5 right here. Typical 5 energy going in. Looks like it jumped a bunch of this. This is 4 points. Ooh, now, interesting quake here. This is that other deep region. Okay, I'm going to zoom in a little bit, get rid of it. No, we'll keep that. This is getting very, very hard to do. This pocket right here is a region where we get deep quakes. This is 4.6 is down at 577. This is a deep, deep quake in this region, in this pit. All right, this quake is way down in there. 4.6 translates to a higher at the surface. And I'm talking maybe 5 to 5.2. So that 5 energy came along, boom, 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 skipped all this, but it caused almost a 5 at the surface, 5.2, whatever at the surface, a deeper quake right there. Okay, it didn't rupture at the fault, it ruptured down at the bottom of this pit. All this is all naked, so don't look, it's naked. All right, nothing at the fulcrum point here, kind of jumps it looks, but we get a mouse fart here. 4.5 at 222, or 221. That 4.5 at 221, that's almost 5 energy at the surface. Okay, we're coming over to this side. Bingo. 5.3 at a depth of 10. 5.2. Ooh, what? Okay, so this quake is interesting here. This is a 5.2. It's not on the fault line. It's on the other side of this ridge, but it's at a depth of 437. It's not a surface quake by this. It's not a result of energy in the system. This is something different. This is a 5.2 at a depth of 437. This isn't really, it does have deep quakes, but not this deep in this region. I need timestamps. Timestamp that one. 85208, 85208. Sorry, I gotta do investigation. This quake was the earliest one right here. You see my pointer. This is the earliest one. This one was just going 5 energy, depth of 10 on the fault line, running, relieving stress. I don't think either one of these. This quake here, though, triggers this one and this one. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So, what happened here, as I look at this, we pull back another dimension and look at it from here. This is the 5 quake energy being released, right? Then we have this thing strike, and it creates. Oops, where'd it go? That's that one. Why are we on that one? I want this one. Thank you. So this one is afterwards. This is the one that's before it. So this one right here is a 4.7. It's almost a 5 energy. It's going along it's relieving energy along the fault line. Then this quake strikes over here, a really deep quake at a 5.2. That results in almost, we're talking about 5.4 to 5.5 energy at the surface on the backside of this ridge, okay? See the backside of this ridge? This is the fault line side. This is a ridge, and then this is a backside with a pit area. This is way down at the bottom of that pit, and it sets off. This one, no, that's the first one. This one sets off an aftershock here at a 5.3 at the surface. Then it sets off this one. It's a 4.4 aftershock at a depth of 24.7. These two are aftershocks. These are not. This isn't. I don't believe this one is energy. The 5.3 energy or 5 energy that's being released. It's after this quake. This is energy that it was released earlier. It was neutralized. This quake happened, caused this and this. I want to timestamp this one too. Say again. Okay, that's not part of it. That one's not part of it. This is a land quake, or this is a quake on land. Sorry, land quake, but it's deep. It's 344 at a 4.4. That's 5 energy at the surface right there, but on land. Deep underneath there too. Okay, back out, pull around. Nothing at the garden hose. No energy being released there. Very minimal here. Skips down. Ooh, we have Wanda Fuca action. 2.5 at a depth of 10. Nothing too bad. What's the focal point? 2.9. 25.6. That's about a 3 at the surface right there. 3 energy coming into the San Andreas. Sets off a 3.2 here at depth. That's a really close to surface. That's a 1.4. What's going on here? We having a quake swarm? No. We have a 2.7. So, a little pressure being relieved here. This is that region I think where we had that quake swarm around this lake. No, that's not it. Anyways, a couple of quakes, just 3 energy, nothing to write home about. Otherwise, California's kind of clear. This, oh, I wish I would have seen what the quake result was that night. That night when I had to go off the air. Yeah, ooh, that the event was caught on the live stream. The police actually used my live stream as part of the evidence. Mm, mm, mm. Crazy, crazy stuff. Spiritual attacks while I am live streaming. Crazy. All right, 2.9, nothing there. All right, this is our major quake right here. This 6.3 right here on the Cocos plate. Do not like this. First here, 4.5, depth of 241, 4.5, depth of 202. Okay, 5-point energy being scrubbed off here at the focal point, South America. Bingo. Caribbean's quiet now. Good. Let's see what got scrubbed off here. Five energy scrubbed off there. Good. So we got our fault lines scrubbing off energy like they should. This. All right. Let's talk about this a little bit here now. Help me, Lord, with this one. Speak through me, because this energy down here pushes up this way. Okay, it radiates out 360 degrees in all directions, right? It's going to push energy this way. We're going to see energy get pushed that way along these fault lines. The direction I'm most concerned about is energy pushing up to the San Andreas. Okay, this fault line that it's on has an end right here, but if we topographically look at this, at the contour of the ocean floor, it connects still. It it connects still. It's still part of this. That pressure still comes up this and gets delivered over to the San Andreas Fault. We're going to see energy from this creep up this way. It'll probably, it might circle back around and come up this side, but it's going to put pressure pushing up this way. We might see a quake on this side on what, like one of these focal points around here. I would rather see the energy on one of these focal points out here. Wow. Uh, all right. Change the topic. Just kind of looking around at this focal point where these three faults come in here. Do you guys see like something square on the ocean floor? Not a white square, but I see this dark. Whoops. Let's get it just right. How does that work? Right there. Can you see this dark rectangle on the ocean floor? With this V-type like valley structure coming off of it. Is it a valley or a ridge? Anywho, where these two, or where this valley or ridge, it may be a ridge or two valley. Anyhow, anyway, where this fault line came here, some ancient civilization had a structure of some kind there. You guys see it? right at the focal point. This is some old structure. Look at these streets and cities. These streets and canals. Can you see it? Back out a little bit. Oh, there's a hexagon right here. That's a city. It's a city layout on the ocean floor. Right next to this tear, this. Wow. We'll be looking at that later on. I gotta get. Oh my. What the heck? Am I tripping out? Or. No, it's on the screen. Oh dear. I gotta move on. Okay, we'll come back to that part later. This island is this is the other North Pole. This is where the other pole position was when the planet was shifted, or when it does shift next again. And then there's this civilization right off the coast here. Wow. Oh man, I have to go into the say a prayer here and go into deep meditation on this. What the? Okay, I'm not saying anymore. Let's move on. I need a cigarette now and say a prayer. Okay, here's our loop. I'm going to get this going. You guys chat amongst yourselves, watch the loop. I have to go say a prayer and regain composure here to do this report for you. And then we will. What is major malfunction here? I said play. There you go. All right, you know the drill. I'll be back. Chat amongst yourselves. So do I even bother explaining that? Must. No idea how to explain this, Lord. I totally need your help here. I need you, Jesus, to step inside of me and speak through me. Because I don't have words for this. Only you do, so it must be done. You said the word must, and I used it against you. So if you want me to do this, you have to have me. So please, we together make perfect. Also, Lord, give my audience the strength to hear this. Give them wisdom, knowledge. Open their ears, open their eyes, open their minds. Lord, I ask you to please, this you, Heavenly Father, please help me with this. Thank you. Okay, I guess here we go. All right. I really don't even want to go too far into this report, into deep into the weather report tonight because it'll change. It's all subject to change now. Okay, very opening frame. Here we go. This is current conditions. 5 a.m. Pacific translates to 8 a.m. out here on the East Coast. So this is the morning of July 14th. Okay, current conditions, morning of July 14th. Here we go. Noontime. We have convection down here already starting up in Arkansas. Oh dear. I was afraid of that. Okay. All right. Pull it together. Kansas, Missouri, Tennessee. This is the end of convection, July 14th, and it blossoms like a mad dog into the midnight hours. We have to go back. 14 is 11. What happened on the 11th? Oh, shit, that was the day of the attack. Oh. Sorry, I'm whispering to myself. Oh, this isn't the one with the face, is it? Oh, good. Oh, good. Good. It's mostly clear that day with this event at the end of the day, but I need to see what entity is in there real quick. See what. Oh! See what I'm up against tomorrow. Oh dear. Show me that again. Okay. Yep. Wow. All right, so we have inbound energy. It's late in the day, due late in the afternoon. So we come back over to our forecast, due late in the afternoon. Watch this, you guys. All right, we got to back up a frame. So there's the end of convection. That's late in the afternoon. As this thing approaches, that blossoming in the nighttime hours is going to be a lot bigger, a lot more dangerous than what you're looking at right here. You guys, you're doing awesome with your prayers, but you need to step it up. We all need to step it up. Okay? And in the spiritual report tonight, I hope the Lord helps me convey to you the sense of urgency. All right, Lord, help me finish the weather report. That is not a pretty thing. Right there. Let's just zoom in on this. We have to warn people right now. Okay. What? Okay, I guess this is the best I'm gonna get. All right, this region right here, it's gonna be bigger than that. It could be all around here. All right. Everybody, be on alert. In fact, I'm gonna shortcut the spiritual realm report. And I'm going to tell you, I saw two entities that I wish I'd never seen show up on this planet. I told you, Satan was here, the devil's here, running around like a lunatic. It's even bigger now, okay? Before it was 15. Then it doubled in size to 30. Now, then another entity showed up. The Grim Reaper. And what happened to me that night, as you guys were, this last time I was live streaming, I had to shut it down, and it got really, I almost died. Physically attacked. I am covered in scratches, bruises. It's gnarly. It's gnarly. Anyway, this is going to be gnarly now because of what happened to me and the entities that are here. The justice that's going to be handed out is this is a taste. This is the prelude. It's gonna be more dangerous than this, guys. All right. I'm not trying to sensationalize anything. You guys don't understand the sense of urgency. You've seen some of the spiritual images I've shown you. For those of you who have seen that, you understand the sense of urgency. The hour is late. The hour is extremely late. And I'm working septuple time and that's still not enough. Now I'm working 10 shifts. I work 10 job. I'm exhausted. All right, continue. It dissipates in the morning, thankfully. This is the noon of the 15th. Already convection popping up in here. Mind you, we still have this object arriving and hanging out. It's not going to like leave. Everything's coming to stay. It's not like an orbit where it goes back out and comes back in. No, you are seeing stuff arriving. All right, so morning time the 15th, noon time the 15th, into convection the 15th, nighttime the 15th. Morning the 16th, noon the 16th, into convection the 16th. Little tiny line there. Uh, doesn't blossom. Kind of dissipates, thankfully. Whoa. This, watch the motion. That might turn derecho. See how it comes in, it creates a thunderhead and then blows apart? Okay, so possible derecho there. That will be convection through the nighttime hours of July 16th in Iowa. Illinois, or Iowa? Yeah. Iowa, Illinois, Missouri, this region right here might have a derecho type event. Not a tornado, but a big wind gust, a big wind front, okay? There it blows all the way through. That's the morning of the 17th, noon the 17th, into convection the 17th. No blossoming. That's nighttime. Look at this line come together. Watch that. Boom. Boom. This is the morning time of the 18th. This is the morning of the 18th up here in Canada too. Canada having tornadoes as well. Noontime the 18th. Convection. End of convection. Sundown. Nighttime. The 19th. The morning of the 19th. All right. Watch how this combines and watch. Boom. Right here. This is a morning time event. It didn't dissipate. It actually collaborated together and gelled and performed they combine in the morning hours of the 19th, right over like Indiana, Kentucky area. So, bingo, dissipates in the noontime. That's the end of convection, the 19th. You're looking at the nighttime blossoming. Watch how this upper level high, or where this connects with this lower level low here. Boom. In the nighttime hours. That's the nighttime of the 19th. They kind of gel together and perform this little thing right here over Kansas, Iowa, northern Missouri at the morning of the 20th, noon the 20th, and the end of convection the 20th. After this, it's not very reliable, so we're just going to kind of pop through it. I need to get ready for this next segment. Okay, end of convection the 20th, nighttime the 20th. That's the morning hours of the 21st, Pennsylvania. Morning time the 21st, mind you. Noontime the 21st. End of convection sundown 21st. Your nighttime hours of the 21st. Morning of the 22nd. Noon of the 22nd. The end of convection the 22nd. Look, this low wrapping up actually makes a tail form to it right there. I'd watch out for this right here at Georgia and northern Florida. Even though this is not as reliable here at the 22nd, this is the end of convection the 22nd. So I'd watch out in this region, even though this isn't the most reliable. Something tells me, oops, dang it. No, I did it. Might as well just do your thing and X out. All right. This one, something tells me watch out for this little tail. This low wrapping up right here. This is the tail of it. So, boom. Yeah, see how it wraps up and then it kind of spreads out. That's now the nighttime of the 22nd, the morning of the 23rd, noon the 23rd, and the convection of the 23rd, and the nighttime of the 23rd, morning of the 24th, noon the 24th, convection the 24th, and the convection, and the nighttime of the 24th. Oh, so two days right here that are very, very delicate days. Let's say the 23rd and 24th, and both of them look clear, pretty clear. Those are 2 days that are usually not good days. But as we go, left off right here, that's the nighttime of the 24th, morning of the 25th, noon the 25th, and the convection of the 25th, nighttime, morning of the 26th, noon 26th, sundown 26th, overnight 26, 27 in the morning, 27 at noon, 27 at sundown into convection, blossoming up here on the 27th up in Canada. We'll see with the inbound objects. All right. The rest of that is just kind of junk. Put that loop back into motion here and just kind of see this region right here is kind of the bullseye area. See how many rounds just go right through this area right here. Well, now that it's changed up, but we're more towards the end of the loop. But when the loop refreshes, watch how this region. All right, starting now. This is beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 in this area, and a 6th one over in that region. So everybody, watch out. The devil is huge, and the Grim Reaper has a grill. Don't ask me that. That's it for your forecast stuff. All that great stuff that you came here to see. Now ask yourself, what are you here for? What are you really here? What are you really doing here? Are you here for this stupid weather stuff and all the objects? Or are you really here for the second part of the show? What are you doing here? Alright. Let's X out of some of these. I got to open up room. My computer is not the same after that last. Amazing how these spiritual entities can affect your computers. The violence, dude, violence can affect everything. It is crazy, crazy. All right, so we're going to open up a picture here, spiritual realm, something we can chat and talk with in the background. Hey, look, Brian Knight's live. What are you doing here? Oh, well. At least he's got 14 people watching. All right, spiritual entities, yes, Lord. I know I'm getting sidetracked. Okay, fine. I don't want to look at all of YouTube's ads. I want to see this. Thank you. I believe we are going to experience a lot of technical difficulties, everybody, when um, we are in spiritual war right now, okay? The war is on. And so are ads. The war for your mind. Yeah, let's put it that way. The war for your mind is on. All right, and that's what this whole thing's been about, is a war for your mind. All right, we want to keep the truth hidden, and it's my job to bring it forward. Did you see how I did that? I brought it forward in more than one way. All right, there you go. This image is the most important information we've had in the last 2,000 years. This is a prophecy come true. Okay? I just witnessed another revelation actually happen to me. Not witness it, it actually happened to me, just like this happens to me. How do I put this, Lord? Um, okay. We had a couple of entities show up. All right, I showed you the devil. I told you what happened there. It's devouring people, devouring souls left and right. It is on a rampage. It is possessing people, causing them to do erratic behavior that is out of character for that person, right? And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to warn you, watch your family members like a hawk because he is doing some new stuff now, all right? And it is not pretty. It is something to be deathly afraid of because it came after me trying to kill me. Now, I'm going to put it as gently and as understandably as possible for you guys to grasp this. These entities can possess you, possess your family members, and make them attack you. Okay? During the last live stream, I had to break away because I heard for lack of a better term, a spiritual event going on. Okay? And I had to respond to it while live streaming. Sorry, it's when that shit happens, you cannot like hit stop, apologize to the audience. You have to drop what you're doing that very second and just respond. When you're in battle and somebody is shooting at you, say you're in combat and the enemy's shooting at you, you don't have time to drink a cup of coffee. You got to return fire right now. You don't have another split second. It has to be done right that moment. So, unfortunately, one of my family members, I just got to come out and say it, it possessed my son, and he attacked me. And I knew what was going on, and let's just say he's a lot bigger than me. I'm an old man now who's got a couple of shattered hips from serving, right? Now I've got the biggest monster. My son is huge. He's like an MMA fighter type, huge, crazy MMA fighter. You, if you know who's the popular dude that got busted, I don't even remember. But my son is an animal, and we had to take it outside and physically go to it. And unfortunately, I got the better of him, and he's currently in custody. So everybody pray for my son, okay? Even though he attacked me, it's not his fault. The spirit, the evil spirit that is out there, caused my son to try to kill me. Okay? Now, how do you stop this? You can't punch a family member, especially your own kids. You can only use defensive tactics, right? So, luckily, my training kicked in and I was able to use a couple of wrestling moves, we'll say, to subdue him momentarily. He did get the better of me and got on top. MMA style, where you're sitting on the opponent's stomach, they're on their back facing up, and you're on top of them, free to swing at their face. He finally got me in that position, and it was all over for me. But some training kicked in, and I can't tell you what moves I performed because we have court in the morning. So, anywho, what happened is talked about in the Bible. Okay, we're talking about father against son, son against father, brother versus brother. Um, in those days, brother will rise against brother, sister against sister, father against son, and son against father, daughter against mother, mother against daughter. Well, I was having a discussion with my mother today, and she was talking, and I was trying to describe to her what it's like for men. Because men, when you have sons, your son kind of wants to challenge the old man eventually and, see who's stronger, right? It's kind of a primal instinct in animals for the younger up and coming generation to test the older male, right, of the harem, right? So it's a primal thing that comes about, and I was relaying with my mother how women are lucky they don't have to go through that. That they have a different chemical structure, mind frame, where they're not in competition like men are for strength, power, and to stay alive, right? And to be able to beat the other opponent if you have to in a fight, right? That's what men have to deal with. Women don't have to. Then it occurred to me the day before I had just watched a video of a daughter attacking her mother. And it occurred to me, wow, we are there now. We are there now. Okay? We're at that stage now. We're at that point in Revelation where your family members are going to become possessed and come after you and try to kill you. You better learn some defense techniques. You better get yourself prayed up. And every day you are out in the public, I'm telling you, put the armor of God on. Wear a cross, wear whatever brings you spiritual joy and gives you spiritual power. These entities are here to take your joy. Do not let that happen. The moment you lose joy, it's over. It is over for you. The only way you can fight back is don't get depressed. Don't let it get you down. Even though it's insanity, you're just scratching your head going, what the? Refuse to let it take your joy. You, you hear me. Things are going to get ugly in the news and in the media and all over the planet geologically, weather-wise, planetoids in the sky, everything gonna come crashing down. Do not let that steal your joy. Do not let that break your faith. I want you to take a picture of this screen that you're looking at, so you will have a picture of this. You when my channel's gone and you need this image to give you strength and I'm not here anymore, you'll have it on your phone so you can pull it up. So everybody, right, no way, you did not just mm-mm, mm-mm, not on my watch. I'm going to try to get this as clear as I can for you. Uh, Either take a picture of this, come over to my channel, go to videos, scroll down to Christmas gift. It's titled Christmas gift for a reason. This image is a gift to you to give to others. Everyone's going to need this. Everyone. So get a picture of it for yourself, print it up, put it on your wall. This is real. This is more authentic than your reality that you're living in. Okay? And I'm telling you, I saw two badass entities. The Grim Reaper, that's the angel of death, okay? And Satan. It's not the same entity. Don't get those two thinking it's the same. There's a lot more going on than you guys understand or know about, okay? And the Reaper looks at me and smiles, and I see he has a grill. Like, you know, a new grill, people with their teeth, right? So the Reaper's got a grill, and we got some nasty entities, and I'm duking it out with them, and they're gonna be doing stuff to your family members. Watch out. Okay, get ready for it. So when it happens, you can either dodge the situation, run away from it, go pray, uh, get all ready for it, because sons are going to rise against their fathers. We have many people can see. Sorry, I'm reading something in the chat. By making a video, the problem is these images are. This person was telling me I should post these images, which I've tried to do, except the computer that all these images are on is possessed and now jammed up, and I cannot get to these images anymore. I am stuck with my videos that I have made of them until I can get a bigger handle on this on this battle right now that we're undergoing, and free up my computer. They're kind of at the whim of the spiritual realm right now. But this should be clear enough. Come over to my channel and get this image off of the original video. In this video, I show you up above here. This is from my old computer. I had 1,000 images of this event. And if you want to see, I made a flip book of these images. Okay, and at the end, it turns into a lion face. All right, you see this round face right here with the nose, the eyes, the mouth slit? And I sent all these original photos into George Norrie at Coast to Coast. I tried Fox News, I tried all the news agencies, and that's when I realized, oh, none of those clowns are ever going to show anything like this. They all laugh. Oh, it's a cloud. Yeah, right. It's more than a cloud, buddy. So Jesus turns into that lion. That's the lion, the tribe of Judah. Okay, happened on Easter. This event happened on Easter. That should scream volumes too. Okay, on Easter 2020, right after our election got stolen, this starts happening all over everywhere I go. Amazing stuff. It follows me everywhere I go. I know why. I think you guys might know why too. Because it's true. And uh, it's not Revelation 9. I can't think of which one right now. I have so much more on my mind. I have screams, pleas for help, prayers, uh, all kinds of stuff just racing through my head. And I have 70,000 thoughts a second with all that stuff on top of it. And then having my family doing all this, it's like having the weight of the world on your shoulders, literally. I'm glad it's happening to me because I wouldn't want this to happen to anybody else. You guys couldn't hack it. It is more than meets the eye, that's for sure. So I didn't have any notes picked out for tonight. What I basically need to do is tell you what happened. I've seen all that stuff, right? Well, that's good. You have seen all that stuff. It's not normal, dude. I think you've been using this weapon on his called microwave auditorial hearing. Oh no, no, no. You're sorely mistaken. This is no, no. It's not normal, dude. I think you've been using this weapon on his called microwave auditorial hearing. No, microwave auditorial hearing is a weapon. It does exist. Voice to skull technology does exist. And if you are a believer and you know anything about prayer, and if you listen for the voice of God, you know the difference. And I'm going to give you a little hint too. Your thoughts, think about this for a second. Where do your thoughts come from? Hmm? Do you hear a voice in your head say, I think I'm ready for a sandwich? I think I'll have a Coke right now. When you're having thoughts, how do you hear your thoughts? Everybody hears thoughts differently. Do you hear sentences and phrases? When you say right now, um, I'm gonna take a break and have a drag. So what are you thinking while I'm gone? Are you thinking about going to the bathroom? Are you thinking about what I'm gonna do next? Or are you gonna listen faintly as I talk at the door? But how do you think? Do you hear a voice inside your head? Because God speaks to you through your thoughts. And once you learn how to interpret your thoughts properly, you will be able to hear God's voice from your own thoughts. Brian, the fun thing of it is, dude, you're not alone, man. My brother just did some crazy shit to me the other day. Yep, I believe it because it is on the loose. And it doesn't necessarily have to manifest like a big old nasty demon with teeth and horns and stuff. Nope. It's going to manifest in a person that you know, and they are going to jump at you out of character, and you're going to be like, what did you just say to me? I'm going to pop you in the mouth. I can't believe you just said that to me. But don't pop them in the mouth. Understand that they are under a spiritual attack that they themselves are not aware of. But you are. And you're like, whoa, that was out of character for that dude. That's spiritual attack shit that Brian was talking about. Okay? And watch out because it's all over now. I mean, I'm in the store and it's all over the place. I'm at the gas station, it's all over the place. It's in my family now. It's in your family now. It's in your stores now. It's at your gas stations now. It's all over now. So you better get on your knees and prepare. No. Faith can go further than faith to knowing. All right? There's nothing wrong with your faith going all the way to knowing. Know now. You are going to need that power of knowing, not second guessing. I want you to know. Death is not death. Your consciousness continues on. If you want to live forever, in torture, well, then I got other images for you as well. Oh, I'm not wasting your time. This chatter is like, I think you're wasting my time. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not wasting your time. You are wasting your own time. Again, why are you here? Why are you here? Are you here to troll me and cause turmoil? If that's the case, shut up and watch and listen. Pay attention, smartass. Instead of making comments, open your eyes, tilt your head to the right. There's an eye, a nose, a chin and beard with hair flowing back and a freaking crown over it on Easter, smartass. Are you blind? Do I have to zoom it in for you? Do I have to spell it out for you? If I'm wasting your time, get the out of here. Go watch, I don't know, go watch Pornhub and rub one out or something, okay? But I'm not here to play games with people anymore. And you better take me seriously because you're going to be facing me here pretty soon. And I just won a major battle, okay? I beat both of these entities that tried to kill me. And I'm still standing, baby. Okay? So, if you're wasting your time, quit wasting your time. Go out and do something spiritual for somebody. Help some homeless dude on the corner have a good day instead of a rough day in the sun. You got the nerve to do that? Do you have the nerve to apologize to the people that you've harmed and hurt in your life? Tough guy? Why don't you get out there and do some spiritual work? That's the hard part. Being an idiot and a jerk is easy. Being a real hero and a good man, that's hard. So if I'm wasting your time, what are you doing here? Because your trolling style, I will correct you like a retarded stepchild. Anybody else like to put up some stupid comment? I am witnessing everything you do. You're really that dumb to push me right on my own live stream? Yeah, there you went. Okay, back to business. Let me pull out some notes here. It's been funny being, harassed and stuff my whole life. But those days are over, okay? Oh, that shit has come to an end. Okay? I was a very forgiving person. And I still can't find forgiveness in my heart. I'm just telling you, love is waxing cold. Oh, yeah, he's gone. Yeah, I watched the number count. There was one person, as soon as I said that, I sense him when he goes. Yeah, gone. All right, cool. A couple other people bowed out. I found some notes that I'm going to read to you. These were very important notes that needed to be read the other day before the attack. What's this alert? Okay. Oh, yeah, we got mods. The mods can kick him out, too. I forgot about that. I don't kick people out. I just dare him to stay. I dare him to stay. He's free to stay. Maybe he'll learn something. Okay. How did we want this, Lord? This was 7-11. The night of the want. I remember that one, but what was the? Is it this? Oh, oh, it's both. Okay, I see it. All right, I'm skip the cigarette. I'm just gonna start reading and get you guys back to bed. Off to do what you need to do, unless you feel like hanging around. We're already an hour 38. Okay, here we go. Don't you pull that right now? It knew exactly what I was about to say and did that. Okay. Kill some of this light. I want you guys to see that image properly. Alright. Guess who's in town? Seek my face, and you will find fulfillment of your deepest longings. My world is filled with beautiful things. They are meant to be pointers to me, reminders of my abiding presence. The earth still declares my glory to those who have eyes to see and ears that hear. You had a darkened mind before you sought me wholeheartedly. I chose to pour my light into you so that you can be a beacon to others. There is no room for pride in this position. Your part is to reflect my glory because I am the Lord. Remember that you live in a fallen world, an abnormal world tainted by sin. Much frustration and failure results from your seeking perfection in this life. There is nothing perfect in this world except me. That is why closeness to me satisfies deep yearnings and fills you with joy. I have planted longing for perfection in every human heart. This is a good desire which I alone can fulfill. But most people seek this fulfillment in other people and in earthly pleasures or achievements. Thus, they create idols before which they bow down. I will have no other gods before me. Make me the deepest desire of your heart and let me fulfill your yearning for perfection. You guys understand how this works, right? Not too tough. It's so simple. I don't know why religion has to get in the way. Religion has screwed everything up. It's a relationship, not religion. It's not doing this on a Sunday and bowing there and doing that and eating that. No. He's a nice guy. He's the sweetest dude you'd ever meet. Oh, Lord help me. Where's the other one? I wanted that other note and it got buried. Oh, did it? Oh, here it is. I want to be central in your entire being. When your focus is firmly on me, my peace displaces fears and worries. They will encircle you, seeking entrance, so you must stay alert. Let trust and thankfulness stand guard, turning back fear before it can gain a foothold. There is no fear in my love, which shines on you continually. Now sit quietly in my love light while I bless you and your families with radiant peace. Turn your whole being to trusting and loving me. Okay? Just trust me. Love me. I'm not that bad of a guy. Everybody's got this all wrong, all backwards. This is good news. Okay? It's not bad news. It's good news. Alright? I gotta wrap it up because boy, do I have a very busy schedule and I have no idea when I will return. Yeah. I see, it's already on the rise. Yep, sun's coming up. I gotta get going, you guys. I got a lot to do. Thank you all for being here. Um, Sorry about the little rant on our troll there. It's not usually how I try to win hearts, but right now I do not have time to play patty cake anymore. All right? Uh, I'm lucky to be alive. And I'm using this learning moment, this golden opportunity to tell you another revelation has happened. And now watch out for it in your families. Everything happens to my family first, and then it trickles on down to you guys. So I've been taking notes of what's happening with my family so I can warn you guys of what to watch out for next. And I am telling you, pay attention to your family members, the people you love, the closest to you. Watch anybody that is out of character. You will notice just they will say something that is just not, it's not them. It's out of their character, and you're gonna have to forgive them and go, oh, they wanna argue, they wanna fight, and that would have been the end of your relationship if you had reacted and said, "What did you just say to me?" Then it would have been on. Okay, everybody is so hostile and on edge right now. We have a bunch of egotistical maniacs running around with attitude that think they're all this and all that, and they want to step to a fight when you all should be getting along. All right. So watch out for that in public and in your family members. When you recognize it, don't take it on. You get your ass beat. Get away from the situation and go say a prayer. Distance yourself from said attacker as quickly and as far as you can, and block yourself in a closet or a safe room, or safely away from the person, and immediately say a prayer. And once you're nice and safe and you've said a prayer, like, thank you, Lord, for making me aware and protecting me, then turn around and say a prayer for the person who's had the possession or is under demonic attack and they don't know it. Okay? Because that's what a demonic attack really is. And you're going to start seeing it going rampant. All right? So recognize it. I'm telling you how to recognize it and who to look for, who or what to look for, and who. Your family members, your closest loved ones. Okay? Look for anything out of character. You cannot exorcise these demons. You must pray for yourself for endurance and pray for that person and their endurance. And you pray that the Lord helps that person. You can't. Okay? That's what I'm all about, is telling you guys what's up and trying to give you a warning and like marching orders or edicts on how to proceed and how to successfully beat this. You cannot swing fists at a spiritual battle. It can only be done with love. Do you hear me? You have to fight back with love. Kill them with kindness, and if you get a smart ass, correct them with kindness. The best you can. The best you can. I'm not looking for perfection. You saw me mess up with the troll, but that was a troll, and that's how I deal with people that want to play games. Right? Title should have said it all. What are you doing here? If you're trying to troll me, who do you think invented trolling, dummy? You're talking to the master. You cannot beat the master at his own invention. So, anyway, thank you all for being here. I apologize for the weird ending to the last stream. I had, you guys probably were a little worried And I tried to get back to it as quick as I can, and now all of a sudden I have to get back to the battle zone. We are not done. We are not done by a long shot, but I have a major victory, and watch out. I do not stop until I have every victory. Okay? You guys, you keep plugging along the best you can. You're going to get tripped up. You're going to fail miserably, and you're going to go, oh my God, I caved and I swung. I should have prayed. Oh, I should have forget. Just keep trying. It's going to get impossible, but you have to keep trying. You cannot give in to the violence and stuff. You can't give in to the hate. You have to kill it with kindness and love. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. So you guys just chill, try to forgive each other, enjoy the last few turns of the roller coaster ride here, and pretty soon we'll be getting off the carousel and entering a nice big old wedding. And there's going to be a big old reception. You guys ever been to a wedding? And the reception, you know, the party afterwards, the live music and the band. Oh, mm. And dancing. Oh, you all are gonna dance, whether you know how to or not. You will be dancing with joy. Yeah. So dancing and joy, all that stuff is coming. You just got to go through hell to get there. Okay. So it's a character test. You want to hang out with the coolest dude in the universe? Well, he ain't gonna let just no dirtbag hang out, right? Some troll come hang out and harass everybody. No, I want the best of the best of the best. Okay, and that's you guys. You're already in. You better watching this replay, watching this live, that see what I am showing on the screen. That's you. That means you. Yeah. So, my audience is very special, and I like to treat them very special as well, because you truly are. And that goes for your family members as well. Your entire family bloodlines are covered. Okay? Just because you made it all the way through that family tree to this point, and witnessing this right here, right now with me, makes you blessed. You share this with someone else, that makes you doubly blessed and blesses the person who receives this. This gift, this video, this gift keeps on giving and giving and giving and giving and giving. It's a gift that you can give, re-gift, and re-gift over and over and over again, and it's never a bad gift. It's never an old gift. You see what I'm saying? And that's a real gift. I don't charge to see my channel. I don't put this on Patreon, so you have to get an account to see, some very priceless information. This is priceless information. I should get a Nobel Prize or something for this. But not gonna happen in my realm or to me, because the world won't give me credit. But that'll change. That will change, and you guys will see that part too. That'll be cool when all of a sudden my name starts traveling around, and you're like, wait a second, what's happening? Hey, I knew him. I knew him from the beginning. Do not do that from my computer. All right, I gotta get going, you guys. I'm rambling on. You guys are sitting there just putting up with me, huh? I have nothing else better to do. But tilt your head to the right about 45 degrees, and there's your Savior and your King, already here, already here. Breaking headlines: Jesus has returned on Easter. But nope, no headlines, no ticker tape parade, no thank you, no nothing. Except a very tiny slice of society, the very elite called my viewers. Do you know out of the billions of people that are on Earth, that makes just you few? It's it's gonna be unlike what everybody thinks, what the church is taught. There's missing books in the Bible. The one I was trying to say the other night is the Book of Enoch. For the love of God, why would you take out the Book of Enoch? Well, because it has all the clues in it. Tells you about giants. Tells you there's the bones have been found for since the 1800s. They've been. It's not a secret. They just don't talk about it all that much, and everybody's so distracted by a cell phone that you don't even know. Giants existed once. All this evidence. They're finding chariot wheels on the bottom of the Red Sea. You know about that? Chariot wheels on the bottom of the Red Sea, huh? Gee, I wonder how those got there. Huh. You didn't hear about that, did you? Yeah, because they don't tell you this stuff in mainstream. They don't teach it in the schools. 1776, 4th of July is not your Independence Day. It is not, it may be the birth of this nation, but it is not your Independence Day because the British came back and took this country back in 1812. You all should be saying, oh, mate, or not mate, but, oh, crumpets and tea. Yeah. The only reason why you're free and living in a free country is because the hand of God came in and stopped the fires in the White House, the Capitol building. A tornado touchdown in D.C. A tornado touched down in D.C. and chased off the British troops. They'd never seen a tornado before. All they saw was the sky open up and this big, huge finger reach down and start ripping up the ground and coming after them. That's why your country is free. It's by the hand of God. Okay? Keep that in mind as the media and the schools manipulate and lie to your kids and lie to you and let you guys be deceived into what they're pulling. And they think they're going to pull it off, but they're sadly mistaken. Little do they know. Well, no, they know. They know. But I'm sure they just witnessed what happened to me the other day, and they are probably shaking in their boots now. Okay, I really can't get into all the juicy details because it would be embarrassing for my son. Okay, I need you guys to pray for him and pray for me. We both are going to court here in a few hours, okay? And let's just say the result of what happens in court today will have ramifications in the spiritual realm on a level that will be tsunami like. Whether it's good or bad, the whatever happens will still have huge, huge, huge results on this planet. Seems to be whatever happens to me and my family affects the rest of the world about a few days later. And so I'm just warning you guys, watch out. Okay? Be on your toes. Don't fall for the spiritual attack. Get away from it. and go pray. And watch out, it'll get physical. It might try to kill you. So you better go get some self-defense techniques. Go take some self-defense courses. Start working out. Keep keep an eye on the people around you. Make sure you're in like good Christian company. I wouldn't go to that liquor store that's in the ghetto right about now. I would go to the stores that are kind of conservative and safe. Okay, because there are some spirits out there that are out there running loose, possessing people, and making them homicidal, suicidal, uh, just everything. So watch out for those signs in your loved ones. Pray for them. Pray for each other for strength and endurance. We have a long road to go. I gotta get going. I should have gotten going a little while ago, but I love you guys too much to leave you. I really do. Well, Mercy, thank you very much, Cindy. I love that. All right, guys. Sorry, I would love to just sit here all night and chat with you, but I have to go get ready to face the judge. All right. Funny, the judge has to go face the judge today. It's gonna be funny. You're looking at me and not even know. How awesome is this? This is like the coolest thing, dude. I get to stand in front of another judge. And I'm not in trouble. I'm not the one in trouble. I'm there for support for my family. Okay? And always support your family. Even when they betray and they backstab you, whatever, they're family. And that's basically all you got. Try to swing their hearts this way. That's all I can tell you. Show them this image. Show this video. Teach them the Bible. Tell them it's all coming true. And when you see family members, you see the son against father, father against son, the mother against daughter, daughter against mother. When you see that uh, dynamic starting to unfold, then you'll have more belief in me and what I'm telling you. Because then you will finally see it revealed to yourself, and you'll go, Brian was warning me of that, and there it is. And thankfully, I knew what to do. Okay, try to avoid it. If you can't, defend yourself. Immediately try to get away from the situation. Barricade yourself away from the other person. Don't have any contact with them or whatever. Don't verbally engage them. That'll only piss them off more. Okay, so like just say sorry, clam up, and get away from them. Make it short and sweet. Sorry, gotta go by. Make up some lie, some white lie, something else about white lies. I was having issues because I told a white lie the other day, and I was trying to confess it, and somebody was like, actually, it's a white lie. The term white lie. It's not a black lie. It's not a dark lie. It actually spared somebody some grief, some heartache, and when done properly, is not a lie, especially when you live in a world of lies. So, in a world of lies, if telling the truth in a world of lies is crazy, then telling a lie in a world of lies is telling the truth, in a way. So, I had to tell a little white lie, but it was okay. So, sometimes if you have to avoid an attacker and avoid shooting or killing somebody or getting killed or shot yourself, it's okay to tell a white lie to get out of that situation. Go. Oh, you have full send on that one if you need to. Okay, that is easily forgivable if you're saving your saving somebody's life or your own skin. You got to tell a little white lie to, hey, I got money for you. Let me go grab it, and then get the hell out of there. And never come back. Something like that. It's okay to tell those little white lies when they're in a world of lies. It's hard to tell the truth, isn't it? What is the truth? Do you guys even know what truth is in this world of lies? What is truth? That is right there. So hold on to it with everything you've got because you're going to need it. Okay? Like I said, take a picture of this, go over to my over here, take a picture of it and put it on your phone so you can look at it in times when you need it. Because another prayer that works very well for me is the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Learn how to say that prayer really fast over and over and over and over and over again until it works. God, grant me the serenity. You are looking for serenity and peace in a world of chaos. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Give me the courage to accept the things I cannot change. Okay? God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, like your friends and family, and the wisdom to know the difference. You can't change everybody, you can't change people, but you can lead them to the person who can. Me. I can change them. I changed you, didn't I? I can change them too. So you just lead them in the right direction. Okay? And time's running out. You guys are covered. We got to get more on board. You want your friends and family there in heaven with you? Round them up and get them on board. You want this guy there? He is not a believer, but he seems like he'd be a good guy if he only knew. Get him on board. There's room on the ark. There's room for everybody, but not everybody knows where the door to the ark is or that one even exists. Okay? That's your ark right there. Boom. Want to see what the ark looks like? Boom. That's it. There's your ark. Okay? The door is the mouth. Okay? Whatever you want to make the door. And that's your place, his heart is the door. Let's just say that. Okay? And that's where you're going to seek shelter and be safe during the storm. And I am still rambling. Boy, the Lord has got me going this morning. Oh, I know why. I gotta get going now. Alright, you guys have hung in there too long. What are you doing here still? Listening to me ramble? Are you here for this? I think you're here for this. I love you guys, man. You are awesome. I can't wait to hang out with you guys for eternity. I hope you can't wait to hang out with me. I'm a pretty cool guy. I like to party and play music and dance, and you'll see. Everything that you like to do, I like to do it too. Because we're very similar, you and me. That's why you're here. That's why you're watching this. Because you and me are very similar. I love you all. Gotta go. Pray for me and my son and Gordon. Y'all have a good day too. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Gotta go. Love you all. Bye.